Hello my lovely people, welcome back to another Loomian Legacy video today. And today's video I'll be re-showcasing for the third time Duskit or Sans. Now here will be running the personality, Nimbus for personality for Duskit. I'll be running the item Parkos as to boost our damages with Duskit here. I'll be running the moves Psychoblast, Dark Surge, Parkiness, and Hasten. Now Psychoblast here is our main stat coverage. Dark Surge here is just for hits Luminamis. And light types in general. Parkiness is our fire stab coverage to make sure we hit Lashent and any dark types that Duskit cannot be able to hit. And then for the TPs, 72 on the HP, 28 on the energy gives you 270 energy, 200 on the range as hair as possible, and 200 speed to be as fast as possible. And by the way, the 72 on the HP is for automatic HP for icicle traps. And here running with Duskit, I have a defensive up to Jugon. I've Gabadanga as my sub hazards. Well, two of these are my hazard subbers. I've Tita here. I've Elaguana here, which paired up really well with Duskit to measure because it covers what Duskit is pretty weak to, and as a hazard move as well. We have Shadow here, and we have bulky offensive Lashent here as our last. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Without further ado, let's get right into the battles. Okay, here's our first battle with Duskit, and oh, it looks actually really amazing here, actually. It actually really looks amazing. By getting in front of a Dark Gargoyle defense, sub 2 Hasten, I'm in a great position with it. Actually, let's see with Akhalos here. Let's get aggressive with Akhalos and see what's up. And then lead off with Gargoyle match. Oh, well, I got the greatest lead ever. Wow. One of the best leads ever I've gotten. So I summon immediately for some damage. They wouldn't want to stay in, right? Yeah, they wouldn't. Into Mountain. Makes sense. Mountain comes in, makes sense. Yeah, that does no damage to Mountain. Like, that is 0 damage. I'm gonna go Lashent though. And what did they click? They click bars. Okay, that bars on Mountain. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Brawn boost here. Yeah, they wouldn't want to stay into Eclipse. Got Brawn boost up. We can now Timber Flash the Eclipse. And with 200 million attack investment. They went for peace of mind there. Okay. We did Timber on Eclipse. And Eclipse just goes down. Nice. Nice, Lashent. Just straight up Okos Eclipse. There's Ika. And we can go right into our Elaguana here. We have the wall to Ikituna and his Elaguana. Yep. Zap. And I imagine we just flash free out because they're just gonna go right into Gargoyle, right? Yeah, Gargoyle. Right back to Gargoyle. And now we can go Duskit, and then we can sub a Hasten here. Well, 2 Hastens here. Because Gargoyle can't retouch Duskit. Unless this thing have Promise House or RTS. So let's go for Hasten here. And when they click Provoke. Alright, well, too late to do that, buddy. That's already too late for you to do that, buddy. We now go for Psychoblast here on Gargoyle. Oh, that's unfortunate for them because now Gargoyle's about to die. That is unfortunate for them because Gargoyle is about to die now. So it's a Psycho again. I took out Eclipse, that's pretty good. Because we needed 2 Pyrokinesis in order to kill Eclipse. And they withdraw into their Stratosaur actually, okay. Okay, that's decent damage. Another range defense. Oh, I feel bad for them. I feel pretty bad for them. Alright. I know Pyrokinesis is enough to kill Stratosaur now. unless right now it's Soul Burst. In base, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, now now they're dying. Now they're dying. They're definitely dead to pyrokinesis now. Bruh, 2 range defense drop. That is unfortunate for them. I kinda felt bad for them. I kinda did. Anyways, Death Strasser. Death Strasser for the win. Now, would they go Malmork now? If they go Malmork, I'm gonna go to Dark Surge here. They go Ika, actually. Alright. We can Dark Surge twice. We can save up our energy. And we have one more Dark Surge available in the books. Blaze of Glory. Okay. Blaze of Glory Ika. Alright, I haven't seen that one for quite some time. Anyways, Ika dies now. That's a dead Ikazune. Reason I didn't Cycle Blast there because I know I wouldn't have enough energy to click another move there. So that's why I did that. And what did they click? They click Wave Wrecker. Yeah, that's getting me. Honestly, Duskit did pretty good there. So I'm happy to take that. Happily to take that. Actually, you know what? We could just sack. We could go Gobidemic and then go back to Duskit. Damn. Should've thought that sooner. Alright, let's Brown Boost again. Do they have Driving Force? They do have Driving. Okay. Gobidemic. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. But obviously, they're gonna go right back to Gargolem. Yeah, right back to Gargolem. Yeah, one thing they can do is just stall us out. But theoretically, they're just gonna do that. It's like because they're that guy. Yeah, that's how this is gonna be. All we have to do is just keep Lashent alive. And then Lashent wins because they can't really do anything to stop Lashent. They ran out of time. Alright, let's get to the next battle. I forgot to do the core battle, but here's our second battle with Duskit. Alright, this is another game where Duskit can shine. Another game where Duskit can shine. Alright, so if I position myself right... Alright, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna leave Ganderfell, so I'm bringing this guy. I'm definitely bringing like Opsy and then Elaguana and Obsidian. I could bring Akhalos. I could bring it. Actually, bringing Akhalos in this fight is not a bad option, knowing that their team is actually pretty weak to it. So, actually, I want to bring Obsidian because I want to deal with Terrafly. Because if that Terrafly gets out of hand, then I'm kind of cooked by it. That's Porygon lead. They get no more no stat increase. They're just gonna be, I'm pretty sure they'll be goggles. Yeah, Zip Zap does like no damage at all. And now, what would they do here next? They're gonna go right into their Ganderville. Okay. Ganderville, okay. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. Damn. Damn. Alright, we Timber again. We just Timber again. Poison bars. I have Gobidemic, so that I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, Ganderville goes down. As Ganderville dies, there's Terrafly. Okay, if they... Okay, they parasitize. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I could have saved my own Shen, but it's okay. Oh, they're bug fever. Oh crap. Okay. They're bug fever terrified. Okay, that is terrifying. Alright, I'm gonna go to my Gobidemic then. To get rid of these poison bots first, and then I'm gonna go to my Optigigon. I actually didn't even think about bug fever. Now I think about it. I didn't even think about that. And now we go Opsy. Discharge now. Oh boy. That is pretty terrifying. Okay, I'll outburst first. Get parasitized. It's gonna do a lot. Actually, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Okay, good damage to Terrify. Now Body Crash again. Get parasitized again. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Yeah, I was just gonna just eat those for breakfast. Obviously, just build like that, and Terrify just dies. Nice. Counterfill, Terrifier down. It's pretty good for Duskit. The long run, there's Protagon again. I'll go Ruby now. I'll go to Ruby, and then I'm gonna Zip Zap out. Because I live one Metal Blast. Or they just Energy Surge. Alright, cool, I'll take it. Or they just Energy Surge. Alright. They withdraw into their Lashent, okay? Their own Lashent there. And now we can go our own we can go our Duskit, and then we can Pyrokinesis the Lashent. Besides, I think Lashent just lives with Pyrokinesis either way. Because Lashent is that bulky. Yeah, I think Lashent's gonna live this. I'm pretty sure Lashent is just gonna live this. Never mind. Okay, he just dies to critical hits. Alright. Damn, that's rough. Poor Lashent. Poor Lashent. And there's Hunter is the last. Okay. We can hasten now. That's a great advance. Actually, we could have hastened in front of yeah, we could have hastened there, but it's okay. It's okay now. Just hasten there, and then we can Pyrokinesis the Hunter, and Hunter will just die unless it's Clutch Plushie. Not even Clutch Plushie, and Hunter just dies. Alright. Let's go with the late game clean. Well, actually, Protagon would live the Pyrokinesis, because I know I've seen many Protagons live up Pyrokinesis from Duskit's Pyrokinesis Power Cups. I've seen it before, guys. I've seen it before. Because the obvious play for him is just Metal Blast spam. That's the only way he can do. Never mind, it just dies. Alright, let's get to the next battle with Duskit. Wow. Alright, here is our next battle with Duskit. And okay. Another game for it. Okay, I need to get rid of Malefiwax, and then Arceus and Boreal. And then Duskit can shine. I definitely do like Gobidemic here to sell poison bars. They're only removal. Actually, let's lead out with Lashent first. And then we'll bring Gobidemic. Optigigon to check. Malefiwax. Kind of wrestling. I'm not sure how we do with Crown Boss though. That's the main issue. Actually, Akhalos does like a lot here too, but I just need to get rid of wrestling though, because wrestling's a problem. I would like bring Shotster when there's not a Morio and a Ikazui in this matchup, so it's really not a game for Shotster. Okay, I'll leave with Goblin first, and I bring actually sweet Opsy, and then Tita, and Laguna, and Goblin. Yeah, I like this. Gargoyle lead, okay. Garg lead. Okay. Not the most favorable lead, but it is what it is. Also, that did no damage. Yikes. That did no damage to Gargolem. Yeah, Gargolem is built like that. Okay, I'm gonna go Akhalos then. And when they click, barbs again. Yep. He's gonna keep clicking barbs. I don't think you want to stay in for Akhalos hit. Someone's gonna wait for record here. Oh, he stayed in, okay. So I would have killed it. He driving for it. No, he clay slap? Crit. But that doesn't do anything to me. Clay slap on Gargoyle is crazy though. Clay slap is wild. Pretty crazy, I say right now. Anyways, okay, Gargoyle just dies. Alright, I'll take it. Dead Gargoyle. That's pretty good, because now I can get rid of these hazards for free with Iguana. We say they're good tank. If it goes my level last, I'm just gonna wait for it again. Already go Eco, okay. Well, good thing we got Iguana for a reason. And we can must slide these hazards for free. Electro burst. Oh. Excuse me. Alright, we can must slide here. Dude. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay. Fire breath. Okay, guys. Here's number one. Rule number one: do not let Ikazune fight an Iguana. I repeat, do not let Ikazune fight an Iguana. That's one thing you must learn. That's one thing you must learn. If Ikazune fights an Iguana, just don't fight it. Anytime, Morio. We can fast free out here. But +2 range attack too. It's gonna do some solid damage to Morio. Solid amount of damage. And we can go Duskit now. And when they click, soft water. Interesting. Okay. I found it too. Kabunga coffee. Alright, Pyrokinesis Morio. And Morio just dies to Pyrokinesis. And now what are we gonna go into now? Crown Boss. Alright, I forgot you have Crown Boss. Pyrokinesis again. And if they have Battle Chime, okay, no, Crown Boss just dies too. Okay. That's a dead Crown Boss too. Duskit just killed both of his victims already with Pyrokinesis. And wrestling is the last. Alright, Recycle Blast. And wrestling just dies too. Alright. Alright, let's get to our last battle with Duskit. Alright, here's our last battle with Duskit. And, okay. Looking at the team theoretically, and I do need, like, a lot of my guys here. Like, a lot of my guys here. Okay. Okay, Dorgo, though? Okay, Dorgo is kind of a problem. Okay, I'm gonna leave over the Shen, though. I'm leaving over Shen. I bring Charizard just in case for Dorgo. And I'm going to check, Ikazune, and then... Okay, I'll do it for Akhalos. Okay, I need Ultragon for Akhalos. That's how I'm gonna do it. So, yeah. So this is the team I'm gonna go with. And then leave out with Ika lead. Okay? I don't recall they don't have a flash of fade beauty, so flash of fade is always the freeze option for me to click. So I happily click. We'll go Ruby now. Yep, Zip Zap. They went for Zip Zap there, and now we could just Flash of Fade out. Because I know they don't have a Flash of Fade immunity. And they're gonna go to Gargolem or Ferroglyph. Okay. Wind Globe is crazy, okay. Wind Globe on Ferroglyph is crazy. Alright, we go Lashent then. You go back Lashent. And then we just gonna just... I'm a Timber here. I'm feeling really tempted to Timber. Like, really tempted to Timber. I just want to throw some damage with Timber. I just want to throw some damage off. Okay, they withdraw into their Akhalos. Alright, now that's the one I would take. I will absolutely take an Akhalos switch in. It was that did a lot to... Okay. We have Obstagon, it's fine. We have Opsy, it's fine. Wait, click. Ice Hammer, yep. Owie. That did nothing, by the way. That did absolutely no damage. Oh, crap. Alright, we can Body Crash now. And yeah, Ice Hammer again. Yeah, the more they hit me, the less is this doing to me. Yeah, Akhalos just dies. And where are they gonna go into? Gargolem? Yeah, Gargolem. And we're gonna go right back to Lashent here. Because Lashent always is gonna come in front of Gargoyle's face. And it is just free. Does no damage. We have the milkshake procs too. And then we're just going to just Timber again. Withdraw into their Ika. Yep, Ika. I kind of like that I get more chip on Ika. I do like that. Go back to Ika. I mean to Eliguana or Ruby. Fire Breath. There's no damage at all. I got burned though, which sucks. And then we can just Flash of Fate out. And they're just gonna go right back into Ferroglyph. Yeah, that's no damage to Ferroglyph. We can honestly send out Duskit right now, but I'm just gonna go back, go playing Lashent here, because I know I could just keep playing this game with Lashent. I could just keep playing this game with Lashent. I'm gonna Ice Hammer now. They withdraw into their Door goes to last. I mean, Iron, they have 5 months. Why did I say that? Jam! Okay, that was a crit. Alright. So this is enough for Duskit to win now. Looks like it is. This Draco Beam. And they missed the Draco Beam. That is unfortunate. That is absolutely unfortunate RNG they have there. Dodge and Dorigo. Alrighty. Alrighty, I see what we're doing here. I see what we're doing. Draco. And now we just soul burst dissonance here. We can send Duskit in front of the Gargone speed or Ika. And we have Lashant free kind of healthy for that Ferroglyphs in case things goes wrong. So it's fine. Yeah, this is dodge again. And we just keep spamming dissonance here. Yeah, Dorgo goes down. And now they're gonna go right back to Gargoyle. This Gargoyle hasn't been chipped down though. I kinda wanna chip this down though. The Dark Surge there. That does no damage. Oh my, okay, that crit. Damn. That crit, Jesus. Alright, I see you, Ika. I mean, Shaza. Airstrike. Just airstrike the Ferroglyph there. Yep, standard normal temper Ferroglyph there. There's Hasten. I'm gonna go to Lashant here. Mind Drain. Oh, so they have... Okay, so that's like... So is that like... So it's like... Mind Drain, Landslide, Dark Surge? Is that what I'm getting at? Climate Cannon, that gets me. I'm gonna go Duskit here. I wanna see what's up. I'm just gonna hasten here. Boulder block. And they missed the boulder block. That is unfortunate RNG there. That is unfortunate RNG there. That sucks for them. That pretty sucks for them. And his Ferroglyph is dead now. Yeah. that sucks for them. I feel bad for their RNG there. And he was shipped down enough, and Cycle Blast is enough to kill it. I'll end the forfeit. Alright, GG's. Well, hopefully you guys can be showcasing Duskit. I'm sorry, now Duskit is one of my favorite Loomians to use in PvP. And for a reason why, because of haste hit, and because of his tight coverage, I can switch around it. And yeah, I really like Duskit. I love Duskit actually. It's right beside Akhalos too. Right beside Tita and Sans. Now Tita and Sans are best buddies together. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy me showcasing Duskit. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye. Look, the sun, you and me, switched it up, whole face,